Hold on. The webcam is not on as usual. 1 second. Deactivate, activate. Alright, great. What's up, everyone? Today we have a great match. And let me get my bearings. We're making playoffs. What were they talking about? Okay. It's just some trash talk. As long as the trash talk is before the games, it's all good. I believe the draft should be starting soon. Let me just. I wanted to take a piss, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. I don't want to miss the draft, so let me just get my playlist real quick. There we go. Okay. You gotta work up. Holy shit! There's so much. There's so many messages. Jesus. Okay. The matchup today is Stevo versus Clipto. It's a very important match for the not for the Apes, but for the ARK Void, since Apes have nothing to play for due to the unfortunate wrong account of Plewandowski, which cost them a game and any chances they had for playoffs. So this is just an honorable game. They're fighting for their honor, fighting for their last win. And ARK Void is, I believe, playing for number 2, possibly even number 1 seed. I don't know. I think number 2, the 2nd seed in the playoffs. Obviously, the higher you get, the easier opponent you should receive from the second group, right? Or third group, in theory, of course. So the higher the seed, the better, of course. Stevo has been struggling a little bit. This is not happening yet, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I think the bot lane matchup should be fairly even. I think without the infamous flat-chested midget guy on the side of Apes, they... Oh, no, not the side of Apes. On the side of ARK Void, he's not playing anymore. It really cost them a lot. Salarat is still a fine ADC, but it's not flat-chested midget. So, okay. It seems to have started. Let me get some champs like music. Yeah, okay. And the bans, I imagine, will majorly go towards Suichi and Monzi. I don't believe there will be any jungle bans or bot lane bans. Maybe a Zahin ban towards Stevo, the second phase of the ban, but probably not. Third ban, maybe a set towards Monzi. He's been infamous for playing it a lot. When I was still playing for Twin Gale, we lost against it. But now it seems to be a multi-ban. Maybe they want to go with the Silas, perhaps. They want to deny that easy steal for the Silas. Which I know ARK Void plays. And this is way too loud. Let me lower it down a little bit. Victor, very safe pick. As Stevo said, Apes have the no pressure buff, which is, as we saw in Div 3, Synergized Dawn was playing for 2nd seed for the playoffs, and they lost to a 0-5 Gucci Hawk Crankers team, who had nothing to play for whatsoever, just as Apes. Very dangerous. They can play with full confidence. It doesn't matter they win or lose. They're just playing. They're just playing for pride, which is the most important factor in League, right? As we know from our all chat in the games. We see Karma, very solid support. I'm not so sure about Brand. I know that Stink plays Brand. To a good effect, I think, based on the game that I saw, where he picked it up. But it's gonna be a staple bot lane, Caitlyn Karma. Very standard stuff. Maybe this Caitlyn can actually do the combo, the trap correctly. So far, I have not seen a single Caitlyn in this tournament, in this split, trapping someone when they are rooted or stunned properly. Maybe Saurat can prove me wrong this time, hopefully. Here, maybe just a blind ban. Okay, blind jungle, want to say. They pick a Zeri, they want to have fun. He was not allowed to pick Zeri, even in scrims, from what I remember. Very interesting stuff. Me Chill playing support, of course. Yeah, I was not expecting a Zeri, I'll be honest. So bot lane should be fairly interesting to watch. Sejuani, but of course, Clipto, very famous for his Saucy Johnny, Wukong, Jarvan, all the boring junglers. And now Stevo is gonna pick, surely that's Cho'Gath top lane, right? Surely he wouldn't do this to me and pick a fucking tank jungle as usual in this split. Unfortunately, he's been the main engager and tank for his team, unlike Celestial Twilight in the previous split. So he's been banned for the most part from playing carries, and he's been on tank duty on Sejuani, maybe Cho'Gath, champions like that, right? That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Trundle aimed towards Monzi, but Stevo can probably play it. It's not exactly the hardest champion in the world, right? You just right-click a person and ult the enemy with the most amount of resist. What's left is top and support. I see they're banning Monzi's Darius. So double Monzi ban, 7 Darius. He still has plenty in the chamber. Plenty of champions left. Maybe a Mundo? Mundo Sejuani, very strong front line. Can give plenty of room for this Victor and Zeri to dish out the damage from behind. Maybe another Wichi ban? Yeah, another Wichi ban. The Rise. Okay, we're dropping the Zed. We are not dropping the Zed. We are dropping a brand instead. A brand nuclear bomb, if you will. Yeah, I saw he was playing it well. He did reach Diamond recently, so he has to be good player. He has to be a good player, right? Of course. All Diamond players are great, and they deserve to be in OCS, right, guys? I imagine they're gonna go with something shieldy or enchantry for the Zeri, and we see a Zillion. That's not something I was expecting. And Monzi's Ambessa, I was the early game was not to my liking when I played the scrim, but then he really picked himself up and carried the team to victory. Maybe in the official he will do the same. And we have 2 tanks. Someone kill me. These tanks can go whenever, wherever. Ma can be top, Cho'Gath can be top. So it's a bit difficult to say. Could be even Cho mid and Brand jungle. So it would be beneficial for me and for the opposing team to know who's going where. Okay, so they baited me with the Zed. Zed isn't exactly the strongest anymore after the nerfs to his jungle clear. Cho top. Okay, so it is Maokai jungle. I see, I see. Top lane Ambessa. Yeah, it's not exactly Zillion top. Who played it? The top laner of Twin Koi, I think, plays Zillion. Very mean Zillion. Not exactly the most enjoyable matchup for anyone. Middle lane Vic. I mean, okay, guys, we get it, we get it. Enacting the Steamer rule. Oh god, why Maokai? Why a Tang again? Okay, they do have huge true damage from the Brand, of course. Caitlyn, assuming she would have a decent early game, maybe her mid game wouldn't be that detrimental. Usually Caitlyn has a pretty weak mid game and gets unstoppable late game, but that late game sometimes never comes, so. Apes have three threats. The Ambessa, Zeri, and Victor. Victor, much more a control mage than Brand. Zeri, I almost never see Zeri. It's a pretty difficult champion, I think. Very wonky, very weird. In comparison to other ADCs. So that bot lane matchup is very interesting to watch. Right, let me close this. Hopefully they will not blue ball us and actually pick the champions quickly. Because I have to wait for the client with the 2 minutes 30 seconds anyway. I think the weakest link of Apes is the bot lane. That's my opinion, of course. Please don't shoot me. Same goes for ARK Void, unfortunately. I think there are much better ADCs than Sarad. Even if you looked at the power ranks at the beginning, she was rated pretty low, as far as I remember. So it's gonna be a wild card. And complete randomness who wins bot lane, in my opinion. Caitlyn Karma should have the edge early. Zillion very famous for being absolutely useless in lane, at least early game. And assuming he didn't int his ass off in this early game, then he starts shining with the speed boost, with the ultimate for either the person going in, that would be Ambessa, probably not Sejuani, or at the Zeri, they decide to blow her up with the random choke you into Maokai root into Brand stun. I don't really know much about ARK Void's top laner. Let me fetch a lineup submission really quick. Where was it? WGMB, aim together strong. Where is the ARK Void one? Oh yeah, they're weird like that. They just send all the alts. Okay. Where is he? Oh, it's Benjamin, of course. But of course I know him. Of course I know Benjamin. Yeah, he plays Gnar, Scion, Cho'Gath, Nasus, all the tanks. Okay. Steve-O actually was Emerald 1 recently, due to the 90 LP. At least I think so.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
What's he been playing recently? The champ select is the same champions from drafts. It doesn't really matter if I'm following it or not. Why is it French? Oh yeah, he was Emerald 1 for the LP. Casually sandbagged back towards Emerald 2 to make sure he can still play in Div 2 and is not locked out of Div 1 for the next split. He does not really play on this account, but I know he has an alt, as far as I remember. Which should be disclosed here? Yeah, there it is. And it's in French again. Oh, he has many. And he hasn't played on either of them. That's very unfortunate. But he did say he was busy with the moving of his residency, so that's fair that he wasn't really playing that much. It's absolutely fair. Mm. My opinion, not as strong of a showing this split as in the split when I was playing for Twin Koi, but I believe Stevo can dust himself off and really shine in that series and give the Arc Void a quick 2-0 that's needed for them to secure that second seed for the playoffs. Mid lane, I don't think the brand can win it against Victor, but what do I know? Maybe Stink, Gaps, Wichi. After all, they're both diamond players. They should be pretty good. I still have nightmares from Wichi's Kog'Maw mid. I believe he had more than 10 deaths, but he was against Zed or the Fury, some assassin in the scrim, so can't really blame him that much. Jungle, not much should be happening. Both tanks. I built Dusk and Dawn on Sejuani because I'm a man who wants to do damage. But Calypso will probably go the usual Heartsteel or the Zeke's Convergence to do that extra damage once the ultimate gets activated. Okay, now we gotta sit here and do nothing for 2.5 minutes, unfortunately. I wish they would remove that if you're just invited to the custom game as a spectator. Surely no one would be abusing it, right? No one would just be popping on a stream and checking the enemy's POV and the fog of war. Yeah, the game. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, it's actually 3 minutes, so even longer. Yeah, remember to do Control Shift Z for the zoom out, or people are gonna kill me again. Hopefully everyone is having a good evening. I certainly am, because I'm gonna watch this Bond series. I like both teams, so I don't particularly root for either of them. Wishu was trying to pay me off, but I am incorruptible, so I had to politely decline the bribe. And Stevo, he thinks he's an int, but I believe in him. You know, he believed in me when I didn't in myself. So I'll be that guy for this time for him. Granted, I would prefer if he wouldn't pick tanks all the time and go like Nefiri, Zed, that kind of thing. Take a page out of the Dilo book. Maybe not the Yone. We put the Yone in the bag. But the Silas, for example, I know he played it quite a lot last split. Something more aggressive. I guess he doesn't believe in his team to not int in the laning phase, so he takes it on himself to be that tank at the front line, like Atlas holding the sky from mythology. If you know it, if you don't, it's fine. I'm just rambling on as an old man I am. On Mondays, I'll probably be streaming the synergized games, either from Division 4 or 3. Both teams in playoffs having their first round on Monday, March 23rd. I'll see which game I'll be casting. Maybe Div 4, so I've never actually casted, and I imagine the games might be very interesting there, giving the vast rank difference from what we're having here. Like here we have plat players, diamond players, emerald players, and then there we have like gold players, some silvers, right? So drastic difference in the gameplay. Yeah, so that's gonna happen next week. I'm still need to make emotes for my channel and sub badges. Granted, I don't have subs right now, of course, because I only recently got the opportunity to have emotes and the badges. But I'll try to have them actually drawn, not AI'd instead. I have a person I'm going to be working with, so hopefully people are gonna enjoy having the custom emotes and the badges. Okay, the game should be starting now. Let me make sure everything is, yeah, okay. Everything seems to be in order. And let me jump into game real quick. Actually, no, I lied. I still have the wrong title in my stream, which I just remembered. So let me correct it really quick. As a streamer I watch, but disregard that. Channel. It's supposed to be quick. Let me mute this real quick. It's supposed to be round 7. ARK Void versus apes. Ape together strong. Yeah, done. Okay. And we can jump to game. Let me do Control Shift Z, zoom out. Perfect. And we speed this up to make sure we are, well, no one dies in the first minute. Thank you guys, thank you. Alright, bot lane getting the early level 2. Zillion being very useful. Cho'Gath bullying the Ambessa with the Vorpal spikes, I believe was the name. And the grasp. Winning in CS, but the wave is stacked up against the turret. Hopefully, Ambessa will be able to get all those visions. Okay, clean bombs, but no damage yet. Maokai pathing bot lane, Sejuani pathing top lane. I don't imagine anything will be happening here, but Monzi bullying the Cho'Gath. These are very clean bombs, but again, the damage is non-existent. So spamming the bombs against Karma Shield doesn't really make sense, in my opinion. Sting getting extremely bullied mid lane by the Victor. Saucy Johnny looking for the invade. And nothing happened from it, I guess. Oh, okay. Looking for that Raptor steal, perhaps. Stevo is walking there. Does not have the smite. Is he gonna leave them? Yep. It's a great leash for Stevo. Thank you for your service, Sejuani. Already on the back foot. One camp behind. Cannot recall. And Stevo will move on to the Krugs. Bot lane extremely bullied by Saurad. Granted, Zeri and Zillion not the most tremendous combo early game. Yep, gonna get this free plating. Sejuani can't exactly stop him from getting it. Already half a gold lead just off of the CS difference and plate difference. Hopefully ARK Void can stop the bleeding soon. Maybe a Drake? And not the apes can stop the bleeding. Sorry. I mixed the teams up. Monzi is a wild card. It's like he either does extremely good or extremely bad. There's like no in between. And again, I think he's a much better player in comparison to last split. Okay, he is going in. He ultied, but didn't really do much, in my opinion. Just using it off cooldown. I don't know what the cooldown of the ultimate, but 2 minutes. But that's a hefty cooldown. Not sure I agree with the decision to use it just like that. Okay, that Brand, after getting the Ruby Crystal, actually can hold his own in the mid lane. And due to the prio from bot lane and mid, that early Drake will be started. And it seems they're gonna contest it. There's a TP coming in. Brand is level 6. And a Drake is stolen. He meets shield flashing. And it's a horrible flash of Sting. Yeah, the play really stank, I gotta say. It was terrible to watch. I'm sorry, Steve-O. Missing that smite. That's gotta hurt. Meat shield, no summoners. Doesn't have access to the ultimate yet. Has to be very careful. Steve-O is level 6. They are looking for a possible dive. Stealing the Krugs. And Clipto does not... Oh. On. Okay, guys. Let's turn it down a notch. And just as I say, there's a random kill bot lane from a peacemaker. Pacemaker? No, pacemaker is something my grandma got. Peacemaker, I think, is the Kayla's Q, right? Yeah, I don't think this show will ever kill this Ambissa. Okay, these Qs are terrible, Stink. Get your head in the game. Start aiming better, yeah? Despite losing the Drake, First Blood going towards Arc Void and 1k. They have 1k in the bank as well. Zeri. Okay. Clean flash and clean 1v1. Maybe not the cleanest, but that flash makes it so Monzi will not die to the tower. And that Cho on the back foot, since he has no items yet. Yeah, I think that Cho will be really struggling into Ambissa, based on what I've seen thus far in the laning phase. And again, Benjamin is only there to soak up the damage, be that guy in front, right? He's exactly the flashiest player. Okay, Meat Shield already unlocked the ultimate ability. Now, bot lane stop dying. Still doesn't really provide much to Zeri, since Zeri would prefer either a heal, a cleanse from Milio. Oh, that's a pretty rough flash. Okay, baiting out the Zillion ultimate. And Caitlyn could flash headshot if she wanted to. No heal, has the barrier. I am not liking that bot lane pick thus far. Then again, Zeri really shines the longer the game goes. And Meat Shield eating that Peacemaker yet again. As I said, bot lane, the weakest link. Sarad proving she's not the bottom ADC as the power ranking suggested. First items should be, yeah, first item for Caitlyn should start to really hurt in lane. The tower will surely fall extremely soon, and then they're gonna move mid lane, right? Yeah, Benjamin getting bullied with the full combo from Ambissa. right idea from Steve is just pretend top lane doesn't exist. His laning, playing for the tank usually doesn't really accomplish much, right? Especially if it's Benjamin. Oh, Clipto disagrees. Clean ultimate and clean death. You really want to get this Ambessa ahead. Probably their strongest lane right now, and will be a split pusher. Brand will be struggling to Ambessa. Solo Cho. Maybe that's their game plan for the win. Okay, getting extremely bullied under the tower. This turret is gonna fall in the next 2 waves, maybe even next wave, we will see. And second Drake going towards Arc Void instead. No Clipto to steal it this time. Benjamin struggling to even get to the tower. And Sarad is waiting for these minions to die to the tower, denying both the XP and gold. Pretty well played. And a lot of gold in the pocket of Kaelin. Gonna buy a BF sword perhaps. I mean, who cares if Cho dies, right? Okay, TP recalling in full vision. I can't say necessarily agree with Benjamin, and that's probably another death. Yep. It's very unfortunate. I think Monzi can actually die. Ooh, yep. See, very dead clip though. And Monzi, if they properly trap it, that's really bad. Caitlyn is extremely fed. And to just keep feeding on these plates. Feasting on the plates, sorry. The old school send the ADC to get all the platings from the turrets, like with Tristana. Stink is barely in the game, but he's getting the minions. Meanwhile, Zeri is getting the bot lane, the lane into Shogat. Sho can actually kill it. I think he's dead. And just like that, Zeri, not the most useful champion. I think they're having a bit too much fun with the things. Arc Void overjoyed seeing the Zeri. What if they picked like Twitch? To have even more fun, you know? Okay, could that be a solo kill? It is not. Clipto interrupts the duel. He has had all the presence top lane. Now decided to spread the love to other lanes. Let's look at the gold really quick. Yeah, over a K, over 1k ADC, and 1k for the support. Monzi playing a dangerous game, since Karma can just heal everything back up with the root. Zillion babysitting Monzi. Stevo hiding in the shadows, waiting for the Ambessa to queue in. So far the game has been pretty interesting. Maybe I should pick up some tanks. I do play Sejuani, believe it or not. Just Dusk and Dawn first item, not Heartsteel. Okay, the bombs miss. And everyone is top lane. Great disengage from Stevo. Mondi should get trapped and killed. That's the danger of Caitlyn. Even if you Zhonya's or have DA or get Zillion ultied, you're just gonna wind up under the trap anyway when you wake up and die anyway, right? Arc Void preparing for the dragon, which spawns 20 seconds. Say, fuck the Herald, let's just prepare for Drake, that's more important. Let me try something. I have the soundboard actually, I just haven't used it yet. It's not working. Well, regardless, I'll prepare it later on. Where is it? Which? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a huge fight happening at the Drake. Both teams posturing next to it. All ultis are up, except Stevo's. I think they're gonna play for it. They Caitlyn completed IE though. Brand can just spread the... I don't think they should flip it, because Clippill already proved that his smites are better. And that bounce not happening. Clippill is gonna die. Stevo securing that Drake this time. Redemption. Pretty good game from Stevo. They will use the Herald for mid, perhaps?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yes? No? No? Okay. They decide against it. Yeah, right now we're just seeing a huge ADC diff. I would say mainly it's just champ diff. That Zeri will never do what Caitlyn can in these circumstances. Zeri only gets the speed boost from the Zillion, who built Archangels. Very selfish item. I imagine Karma will get redemption at some point. There's gonna be redemption and the shield, instead of just the speed boost from the Zillion. Benjamin got some kills under in his pocket from Lewandowski. And 2 Dark Shield inside of Arc Void. They are feeling very confident. Maybe a Magi from Stevo as BM. That last turret still standing from the inner. And as long as Sauron is safe, and yeah, it's just a miscalculation. Whole team is mid. The Guardian dies. They still have Sejuani ult, which just came off cooldown. No objective on the map yet. Not much to play for. Benjamin will be fine. Yeah. They might steal the jungle from Stevo though.
Red team's turret
No,
has been
never mind.
destroyed.
Okay, only one inner for the side, for both sides. Arc Void at an inner top, and Apes have one inner mid. Caitlyn is trying to get it. I wish I could see the damage charts like after team fights, like they have in World. I want to see how much damage does this Zeri actually do. Probably not a big enough, to be honest. Weechi still maintaining at 0 deaths, and they're diving Stink, and Stink is dead. Okay. He was super dead with the Clipto being there as well. It's a complete unawareness of where the enemies were. Very unfortunate. Okay, it's a very long exchange, and I think Benjamin is gonna die. Okay, 2 fights happening at once. Evo ultis. They're focusing Sejuani. The Lewandowski starting to shine. Okay, Zeri starting to bite, showing teeth. Side of Arc Void fully warded. Drake should be spawning fairly soon. Yeah, 1 minute. That ulti will be off cooldown just for it, just barely. Stevo ult is necessary for these team fights. Yeah, Caitlyn can't really walk in as effectively and use that lead. Also, she's just hitting the tanks in front, Sejuani. Not the most useful situation. Oh, excuse me, guys. Right. Securing the vision. The third Drake is pretty important. And it's going to be in the mountain. So we have Mountain Soul this game. Probably good to keep the Mountain Soul off of Momsy and Sejuani. And we're flipping again. Flip down nose. It's getting low. He'll just Q in and try to smite. And he wins. Stevo wins again. And Flipto is super dead. Brand, as long as he blows his load, he should be fine. Disaster strikes. Momsy is dead. Momsy is not dead. Just barely survives. Yeah, okay. Very well played from Mbessa. That gold is almost dead even. These fights are very close, all of them. Stink is, let's be honest, he's just there to throw his abilities and die right after. Wishi still maintaining the perfect KDA. He is the superior diamond player. Look at the gold grass. But the main difference... Oh, sorry. Main difference in the ADC at mid, Wishi being ahead of Brand, and Sarah being monstrously ahead of Zeri. But despite that, Zeri, once she completes IE, will be very dangerous in these fights. Okay, Lewandowski eating 2 auto attacks from Caitlyn, getting half health. Okay, that's a miss. It's huge. Stevo doesn't really care if he dies. And Flipto just barely survives. Cho can just walk in there. And they're not gonna start Baron, I'm sure. There's no way, right? Are they actually gonna start Baron? Okay, okay, they have the ball. Oh. Crypto can't really enter, right? He's gonna get insta-killed. Or eaten by Benji. Benjamin being the pillar for his team. And it's taken. Okay, that's a great play. Now let's escape. Or let's just kill everyone, I guess. That works too. And Zeri is gonna do nothing. Very well played. That could be GG just from that play. Very well executed. Using the Klypto as low HP, forcing an unfavorable team fight on the side of Apes. And the Damar is starting to pile up on the side of Arc Void. Caitlyn, 3 items, has the Lord Dominic. A combo will just straight up kill a carry. Yeah, Cho is slowly pushing bot lane while 3 people they're doing the 1-3-1, right? Okay, 4 people mid. Cho securing that tower bot lane. Extremely tanky right now. Doesn't care whatsoever about Victor's damage. And that Soul should be spawning fairly soon. 1 minute. Okay, there's a team fight happening. We are using... And Klypto is dead, just like that. Very good usage of Maka ulti. And now without Klypto, they don't really have anyone to stand in front, apart from Monzi. We do have a great wave clear with Zeri and Victor, so Arc Void, despite getting the kill, struggling a little bit to push it. Gonna steal every piece of the jungle of Klypto. Benji getting caught a little bit. Doesn't really matter though. Okay, Lewandowski is very dead. Gonna get trapped. Yup. Once you get trapped like that by Caitlyn, there is no getting out. Sauron having a monster game, 7 kills, 5 assists. Proving me wrong, he is actually a very capable ADC. And now they're gonna secure that Mountain Soul, making the Cho and Malachi actually unkillable. Mimi's shield trying to be as annoying as possible with the Zillion. And it's gonna cost him his life. Or not. And no, he's still very dead. Klypto playing with fire, trying to get that Drake. Void very methodic, securing every objective, one objective after the other, not doing anything too risky, right? Now they're probably gonna slow push the lanes, wait for Baron, and once they get Baron, they're gonna close out this game. Mountain Soul, it's 15% resist, and HP is very big, 350 shield. It's just recharging every 5 seconds. Cho just keeps pushing. He doesn't really care. Apes are really trying something, but Sting doesn't really care. He's gonna get pincered. Klypto's just gonna die. Okay, Sarad getting Monzi, and they're all dead. And that's probably game. They just have no damage. That Caitlyn got ultied and still didn't die. Guardian, huge shield, has the Mikhail as well. That old Karma shield is very balanced, as we all know. Okay, never mind. They cannot end the game. Victor's wave clear is just way too strong. So they are probably gonna recall, get a safe Baron, as I said before. Benjamin just chipping away at these towers by himself. Zara breaking the double-digit kills. These crits are starting to really hurt. Got that Storm Razor. Might get Death Stance next. Based on the Steel Sigil I'm seeing. I don't think it builds into anything apart from Death Stance. This time Cho joining the fray. And they're starting Drake yet again. I did not see how they can enter from that side. Okay. Evo going in. Monzi is very dead. Flipto dead as well. Let's say Baron gone. Yeah, they're playing really well, I gotta say. Calm and collected. Not a great amount of mistakes being made. Clean smite at 500. And now just a
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
maybe not straight run to the finish line because the waves are horrible. They're all on the side of Ark Void. Maybe just walk in and end the game, no? Surely. Surely they could just walk into the turret range with that Maokai and Cho'Gath. Okay, Weishi still having a perfect game. It's his team holding him down. Holding him back, let me say. I believe that's called Fanatic Bush. Where are they gonna catch? That's shield from Karma, you, and Zara. Holy shit, that shield is so big. The shield is bigger than their health bar. Yep, and that's game. And that Karma is much more useful than the Zillion pick, it seems. Weishi, very sad, refuses to die, wants to maintain the perfect KDA. Okay, any day now. Yeah, we're just hitting Nexus Towers, no BM. And that's 1-0 for Ark Void. Very good game. Very clean. And do refresh. And we should have game 2 soon, right? New lobby, I assume. And I just realized I was not looking at chat whatsoever since I clicked the wrong thing. Who is Shipex? Benny Def. Let me just read it really quick. Picosa. Tank jungle matchup. Yep. Jungles are not allowed to have fun anymore. It is what it is. True, true. That being said, that Maokai was very impactful. That these ultis were great. And let me quickly change the title.
The sea change.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, like, it's a little weird,
Just
but
turned on a stream for fun of other person. still muted. Okay. And 1-0. Let's add 1-0 in the title. There we go. And still waiting for that invite for the second lobby. Surely it will not take as long as last time. First Monaco of your life. I see. I mean, it was very good. These ultimates are very hard to miss. It's a very wide area of effect. Yeah, I think apes should have a bit less fun second game. There was a bit too much fun being had. I know now I see there's a reason why Lewandowski was not allowed to play Zeri in the previous matches. Was not particularly useful. The Zillion, probably the same. And again, Zillion's as useful as his carries. So if his carries are useless, well, then you can't really do much now. Let me just remind Luigi to remind me. Alright, so Void are one game away of securing that second seed for the playoffs. Hopefully they will not choke, because if they do, then I'm not sure what happens. I don't know if they're third or fourth. Let me bring up the table really quick. Division 2. First, see if you win. Okay, I see how it is. Well, yeah, since Winlong Eel missed a game with apes, it's not counted. And it was lost anyway, so probably for the best that it's not shown as a loss. Yeah, if you win, then you have 15 points. Okay, I see. First seed, pretty good. Very underwhelming. This Echo 1 team forfeited. I remember I tried to join them and they told me I'm not dedicated enough and I need to play at least 4 games a day, or was it 5? I think 4 or 5 games a day. So yeah, I was not dedicated enough to join the ranks of Echo 1. Very sad. WGMB, they're very weird. I'm not sure what's the deal at times. But they managed to get a win last week versus... Who did they win against? They won against Team Olympus. So maybe if they stay together, maybe next split they could do something, right? Hopefully I'll get invited soon, guys. No pressure. Let's see about Group 1. We have Fuse. Twisted Tree Line is leading 1-0 against Quantum Genesis. And Fuse losing 0-1 to Ashnova as it stands. If Fuse loses, then I think they stay first regardless, since they have only 1 loss. Expect a Cassidy play? I see, I understand. I mean, that's based, honestly. Picking Cassidy and then backdooring. Always good to see in these games. Guys, I'm here. I'm ready. Yeah. Please. Very well played from you, Sarad. I did not shit talk. I was just using the power rankings made by Stevo, and I believe you were at the bottom there. But proving me wrong, you did very well this game. Hopefully you can replicate that in the second one and secure that first seed for your team. I'm really surprised that Twin Koi and Twin Eel are still there. I did not expect that they're gonna be this strong after replacing both top and jungle. I mean, I did leave voluntarily, but you know, having to pick two new players in the middle of the split just like that, and then maintaining that position, very well played. You know, D'Lo, very strange player, very good, very aggressive, very hard to predict. He may just invade you level 2, for what it's worth. But I feel like if you shut him down with these early plays, with these very aggressive, high risk, high reward plays, then he might just be useless for the rest of the game. No one has done it yet. Maybe the first person who meets him in the playoffs will expect all of his aggressive early game plays, right? Invite? Question mark? Thank you. Now the draft. Oh wait, no, the draft is still the same, right? Yeah, game 2. And the draft is there. Yeah. Thankfully, I asked. All right. So we have a Fiora ban against Monzi again, Zoe ban again, and connection lost. Perfect. And connection lost again. Thank you, Scout Ahead. Thank you. Is it working now? It is not. I don't know if it's just me lagging, but it is what it is. I'll just keep refreshing until it works. Bard ban. Meat Shield, very good Bard, as far as I remember. Okay, targeting mid again. Trying to pick away that Ashe from Sarad. Maybe we're gonna see Ashe Seraphine? Queen, like someone said. Maybe a Jinx into the Ashe? Twitch? I don't think Sarad plays Twitch. Sivir? Twitch? Okay. Yeah, it is your Ashe. Oh wait, I mixed up the teams again. Yeah, it is for you. It's Apes picking on. Yeah, it's late, guys. I'm old again and sleepy. So we have Twitch and Ziggs for Stink, I guess. That Rammus hover. Like it's not Lamps playing. His famous Rammus support. So Rammus will stay in the Shadow Realm for now. We're using the old school Nocturne Ori combo. And yeah, Plevendalski, pretty good Twitch, I think, for my, if I remember correctly from last split. Midget was playing Twitch and Plevendalski. No one else from Div 2 was really playing Twitch, at least to a good effect. Lilia on I would assume I would more take Stevo for a Lilia player than Clipto, but you'll see whether he'll be able to use this move speed to his advantage. So far, very good. A lot of damage inside of Apes. Very squishy as well. So if that Nocturne hits you with the Ori ult, or you're gonna find that straight arrow from Ashe, you're gonna die extremely quickly. Ori Ziggs matchup, I think it's fairly skill intensive, but Ziggs much easier for him to just clear waves and lob the bombs at Ori's head, especially early game. Nilio ban, Seth ban against Monzi again, and probably a Zahen ban against Monzi as well. What can they pick now? Yone? Okay. So it's Yone for Monzi, I think. I believe he played it in one of the scrims I filled for them. Yeah, that's a huge team fight for Apes. Shit ton of damage. No frontline, unless you count Lilia as frontline because she's quick. Ornn for Benjamin. Yet another tank. Can't say I've seen Steve-O playing Nocturne, I'll be honest. But how difficult can it be? You just press one button and fly in, right? Shen for Benjamin, another staple for him. Yet another tank. I do not like Sona. That Sona is gonna get insta-killed by the Twitch Ziggs. Okay, thank you. Not negating the pick, just in these circumstances, not the greatest. Alright, Leona. That's huge CC. They have Ashe Slow, Ashe Crystalline Arrow, Nocturne Fear, Nocturne Ulti for the gap close, Ori Ulti, Shen Taunt, Leona Zenith Blade, Q, and R. So the lockdown possibility is tremendous. I have no idea who is going where. I think it... Is it Twitch? Is it Ziggs support? Is it Twitch support? And Ziggs AP carry? Very confused. Unless it's a mispick. Yeah, let me... I guess we just wait and see. Who is going where? Because I can figure it out. The only valid support I could see here is Twitch. I suppose. Yeah, who is Sup and AD exactly? Come on, guys. Wrap it up. Chop chop. TikTok. Is there Meat playing Ziggs, Blue playing Twitch? Okay, so it's me, Meat Shield, supporting with Ziggs. I guess we're going full Fiesta, full for fun. Lucky for ARK Void. Apes are just hoping for that 0-2 to happen as quick as possible. And again, they have all damage, no tank, just full damage. So if they get a lead early in mid game, they'll just run away with the game, I think. Trolling Steve-O as usual. Okay, guys, let's tone it down a notch, yeah? It's from Daft. Which team has a coach? Shipax, are you... Who are you? Are you a coach of ARK Void? No, right? Because I've never seen your name. That's why I'm asking. Sorry, I'm looking down. I don't have a second monitor, so I'm just reading chat from my phone, yeah? Meat Shield was supposed to be the coach for Apes. Technically. And again, they're just playing for pride, so they can play just for fun. They can pick whatever they want. So they're picking Ziggs support, yeah? And Yon mid, Urgot top. Play with Steve on a different league when he's my brother. He's your brother! Ah, that's great. As a coach a long time, never been a low enough elo to Pete. Okay, weird flex, but okay. What are you, like, master then? Master, GM? Wait, let me say stream R. I'm just hard stuck Emerald, you know? Low Masta peak, yeah. Okay. I mean, Master is an achievement, yeah, still. Granted, it's not like Challenger over 1 KLP, but Yeah, Valanths League is D199 LP, I think. At most. Well, Div 1 is D3 99 OP, right? And you can get, if you're already during the split, you can reach D1 99 LP without getting kicked. As far as I remember. Yeah. Yeah, you can be D3 and still play. If you're above D3, you cannot join a team anymore. For 4 splits? 2 seasons? Something like that, yeah. With Elo that high, you can still play in CWL, I believe. I think was the name of the league, right? Where you have master players. Unless they don't allow master players either. I don't really know other leagues that much. I tried to learn, but it's I haven't had the time yet to actually properly read the rule set of all the other leagues. But there are so many like Danish leagues, or the local ones. It's hard to keep track of. WL, well yeah, SLE as well. That's a big one. And Steve-O did say that he is a for-fun team in SLE. Sorry to out you like that, Steve-O. Maybe your team don't know you're for-funning in that team. Okay, Argot is a huge hit or miss. You either stomp your enemy or are garbage useless. Especially if the enemy jungler camps you. Because you want to grow for funning? Okay, that's perfect then. While this is happening... Ouch. Okay, let me see whether the match is ended. Okay, WGMB looking for their 3rd win. They are a bit unstoppable, guys. They just randomly woke up from their slumber. Yeah, Madman leading 1-0. And then Group 1. Still 1-0, 1-0. Okay. Lock in. Yeah, lock in. Yeah, I'm not so sure Steve-O is the greatest Nocturne, but that's just because I haven't seen it much. And again, how hard can it be? Just press one button. Just make sure you don't despawn the ball on you, right? That's about it. Again, I believe in you, Steve-O. We did well last game, so you just don't have a huge 10-meter ultimate this time, so make it count. Again, as I said, Apes fully for funning this draft. They either will, with this draft, they will either stomp or it will not even be close. In comparison to the first game. First game is still very close. It still could have gone either way, I think. Only at the end, it just one bad decision led to another bad decision. But overall, it's a pretty good match from both sides. And as I said, this game, either team gets stomped. There's like no middle ground, no half measures with the Apes draft having no tank whatsoever. I wonder if Shyvana will see any play. I don't actually know if she's good, because the stats are always very wonky once the champion gets reworked. It almost always has a low win rate because everyone wants to play it. But right now it's below like 48% Emerald Plus and even less Diamond Plus. And a lot of people are banning it because they don't want to face it either. Our coach name, I don't know. I haven't seen him, so I don't know. Sorry. Fast. Who cares, right? Who gives a shit? Picked a boring deliver the Ori ball combo, and Apes picked the Chat Twitch Ziggs bot lane instead. Very good synergy. Alright, 3 minutes. While this is happening, let me actually grab some water downstairs. I'll be back. Right? I have returned. Still 2 minutes left. So 2 more minutes and we'll be enjoying this brilliant gameplay. A delicacy to the eyes and the ears. I'm just waiting for... I'm curious how will Twin Koi and Twin Long Eel fare against the other groups. Because they've been playing pretty strong in the past few games that I watched and casted. This casting thing is pretty fun, so I think I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just that once I get the second monitor, I think I'll use some. I'll use like a soundboard on my phone because right now I'm just reading chat on phone, so I can't do two things at once. So in April I'll buy a second monitor, and this will be a much more professional operation, right? So me just looking down like an idiot constantly. Okay, so 30 seconds. Let me make sure everything is fine. Yeah, I have it in my title 1-0, so no one should be confused and ask me what's the score. Just make sure to zoom out at the beginning and fast forward. Yeah, 5 seconds. Really quick stretch because it is 9:20 and I've been holding my son for like 2 hours today. So, okay. Game is starting. Perfect. Hopefully no one will DC. No pauses. Great. Let me zoom out. Yeah, and we do one of these. And we're live. Perfect. Not much action. Twitch looking for the... We are actually fully for funning. And Stink just flashes right away. I don't know how will that... how will that work for bot lane? I don't think Wichi was necessarily going to struggle into Orianna. Okay, Urgot, boy. Yeah, now they're fully pushed in. I mean, they shouldn't be dying at the tower, so maybe that's a good thing. What's the cooldown of the excuse me, of the flash? I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Stink could probably keep Yon at bay with just the the auto attacks of Ori. So maybe we're gonna see a first blood mid in the next 5 minutes. It is a bit dangerous to the tower. If that W had gone off, it would have been a dead Leona for sure. Yeah, not much happening yet. Gold basically dead even, but it's only 2 minutes 30 seconds in, right? Check something. Yeah, Weechi getting a bit bullied early game, despite having the summoner advantage. Granted, it's expected to be melee, right? It's similar to Yasuo lanes. It's Shen losing in CS. I'm not sure he wants to go in like that. These trades are a bit rough into Urgot.
I was hyped.
Okay. Benjamin possibly biting more than he could chew. Yeah, that's a flash. Flash and ignite from Urgot, so no summoners top lane. Shen will TP back to lane, most likely. Clipto and an encounter mid lane, and I just... Okay, we just rewind that for you guys. Okay, very straightforward. Landing the Zenith Blade and Q on Meat Shield, and Meat Shield is dead. On that Ziggs. Probably will be just as useful as a Zillion. Not missing the Canyon. Cannon, well played. Sauron. Falls money fraud. Yeah, maybe. It does sound kind of familiar. And the job of this Ori is just to not int in lane and then just press the ultimate ability. But Urgot, the Shen is probably gonna die. Maybe he's fine. I think he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, clean. Flash from Delilia. Very good intervention from Stevo. Weechi starting to bully that Orianna a bit. Stevo just level 5. He's almost there with the Paranoia. Dragon has spawned. I imagine ARK Void should pick it up with the prio that they have. Yeah, again, since they have full damage team, they cannot fall too much behind, or they're gonna be dead ass useless.
Now, there's a smell you can feel.
Oh, this is an AP Twitch. This is very interesting. It's AP Twitch with Ziggs. Granted, an AD Twitch wouldn't really be able to hit much with the amount of CC that ARK Void has, and I am a AP Twitch proponent myself. However, usually the best place for AP Twitch is if the enemy heavily wants to go in, which is the case on the side of ARK Void, but you can't really slow a Nocturne ulting, right? So it doesn't really work that way with the W. Unless the game goes ridiculously long and that Twitch AP starts to shine, I'm not imagining great things. Losing this first Drake feels pretty bad. I guess it was just awkward recall timers on the side of ARK Void. And Ori forced to flash again from the rat. Meat Shield holding his own bot lane. Again, Twitch will lose the whole wave just for the flash of Stink. Weechi not really benefiting from this too much, neither in the kill department nor in the CS department. So I don't know how worth it is, but Twitch still even in CS. Yeah, very slow early game. Not much happening in the kill department. I guess we're gonna wait for the grubs to spawn, maybe a keep team by 11 then. Shen locking up that anti-heal for the Urgot. Missing CS. Oh, excuse me. Okay, the grubs have spawned. There is a Lilia mid trying to get that prio so that she can start the grubs. With her AoE, it should be very quick grubs. Mimi's shield being unsportsmanlike, spamming the emotes. The grubs have been started. And all three should go towards apes. Everyone has the ultimate. I don't think we should be diving necessarily. Okay, so both early objectives going towards apes. That's also the turret range, unfortunately. I think Meat Shield is dead. Does have flash, and that ulti misses. Stevo emotional ult, and apparently it's correct. Okay. I thought that was an emotional ult for Meat Shield, and it turns out it was very good. Lewandowski looking for that play, but if the moment he shows, he might just die just like that. Okay, it seems from what I've seen thus far, it looks like a very quick 2-0, as I said. I want to say all lanes losing, but Weechi's still holding his own, just like last game. Protecting the KDA. Monzi can't really lose into Urgot, into Shen. So, just that bot lane gap yet again. Okay, first item for the Nocturne. Will help him with the old cooldowns. Infernal should be spawning in 1 minute. I don't see how they can contest it. Another team play like that, and they'll just be running over them. Running through them, I want to say. It is the XD for the crystalline enchanted crystal arrow. Another BM moment. Worthing shot. We're just ulting for fun. Okay. I imagine it's the ulti to make Ori recall. Does have TP. The Drake is spawning. Nocturne ulti is online. And they're just gonna start it, just like that. Twitch has nothing, is running from base. The TP of Ori is a bit dangerous, but yeah, that should be the Drake for the side of ARK Void. And This time, very well played with the ball. Will this mean that? Okay, no deaths. That's that was a terrible miss on the side of Clipto. Okay, no deaths. Flash from Twitch, flash from Lilia, and top is an island. They're just pretending they're in this game. Gold basically dead even. And the first tower going towards apes. So gold-wise, they are winning. I mean, these team fights look extremely... and Twitch might just barely escape with his life. Really playing with fire with that Q. Sarah must be fuming since she cancelled one auto attack due to lack of vision. Alright, that's first big pickup. And Meat Shield should be very dead. Emote now, bitch. No emote this time. Unfortunate. And Twitch might get his first kill. As long as Sauron is maintaining her range. And she got expunged. Twitch pays for that with his life. 7-1 in kills. Despite that, the gold is still almost dead even. Due to the CS difference top, jungle, and mid. And the first turret as well. Ludens completed on the side of the meat shield. These bombs will start to hurt a lot. Next Drake should be spawning relatively soon. 2 minutes. Stevo having the majority of the gold, having 4 kills. KSing all the kills. And that Ori is about to be very dead. Maybe. Okay. Mimi Shield going in a bit too fast. Just waiting for the Ori to walk up to the wave instead. I smell you coming. Monzi having that Black Cleaver should tear through the armor of the Shin. Seems Ori is going the damage build of health, so no Wrath of Ages, no Seraphs. Okay, it seems Wichi is lagging. Keep in mind, after the pause ends, the replay will poop itself again for another 10-15 seconds. Any day now. Can I even... Oh, I can't. Okay. Over 1k lead for Wichi. Over 1k for Stevo. 700 for Monzi.
A summoner has reconnected.
Yeah, so Wichi ahead, but Stevo is much more ahead of Clipto. Given that their main combo is Ori Nocturne, and that lead being on Nocturne is pretty good. Ori needs to complete these items ASAP. The longer the game goes, the Twitch becomes more dangerous. Sadly, this series, I don't have any chips to munch on like I did in Div 3. But it is what it is. There we go. Now the replay. Oh, we are ulting the wave. There will still be a replay pause, if I remember correctly. Yup. Perfect moment. I think I'm getting more and more out of frame the longer the stream goes. And any moment now, guys. There we go. And we are live. Yeah, okay. Okay, that Benjamin is getting bullied now by Monzi. Drake should be spawning any moment. That tower will fall. 40 seconds for the Drake. Ori really wants to recall for that item, I assume. Got the 1.5k in the bank. Yeah, can't finish Ludens. I think they wanted to ulti the Yone, but decide against it. Ori has TP. Okay, green flash. And disaster strikes. Everyone is dead. Drake gonna fall to the side of ARK Void. Luigi maintaining the perfect 0-0-0. So is Monzi. Stevo really hits that R button very hard. What can I say? Very well played. Yep, and that's the Cloud Drake going towards ARK Void. And I believe that Stink is very dead. And he actually escapes barely with his life. Guardian seems to be very dead. Yeah, that seems like everyone dead. And the shutdowns go towards Twitch. Both shutdowns, actually. So they got a bit too comfortable. And now it's gonna be Herald as well. Possibly the tower, since Meat Shield is there. He's gonna execute it. Yep. Very, very bad play from ARK Void. And now, just like that, the gold lead back with the apes. Gonna be even more gold for the apes. Possibly gonna spawn the Herald boss lane for the tower. Granted, they still have the powerful Ori Nocturne combo. They just have to execute it correctly. No objectives on the map. I think this game is solely on Luigi and Valanths. Lewandowski, how long can he survive before he gets the death cap? That's the next item. Should be able to complete it soon, actually. 700 gold away. Huge power spike for him. Okay, that was extremely well played. Pre-buffer the ulti, and the damage lands as soon as Nocturne hits the Twitch. Very well played, very well played. A lot of Oris will use it prematurely and will just reset. But Instinct is not one of them. Michi showing off his Yone combo right before the group stage ends. Benjamin showing why he's the best tank player.
A summoner has disconnected.
And
A summoner has disconnected.
okay, double DC. Breakdown. Hey, he still has perfect ADA, just like last game. It's just his team holding him back again. The gold is dead even, despite the kills being heavily in favor of ARK Void. I'm sorry for yawning this much. It's just I really don't sleep long enough. Yeah, so the sleep debt is slowly mounting up. Bot lane 500 gold apart, mid 1.4, jungle almost 2,000, and top 700. So it's anyone's game still. And again, that Nocturne Ori ulti didn't really look fair, did it? I did say I want no pauses. So yeah, that's just karma. Guys, please wrap it up. I want to play more Hearthstone game in my retirement home. New expansion just dropped, Cataclysm. It's actually pretty fun. Assuming you don't spend money on packs, then it's fun. Stevo is carrying. That is he's just last hitting on kills. What can I say? He is that guy. They are doing the pre-buffer Ori ults pretty well with the Nocturne ult, I have to say. It's not like resetting or ulting in the air. He just locked in. He moved to a new place and he locked in. Enough said. Complete passenger. Meaty just drop hacking his own team, DDoSing everyone. Trying to make sure this game doesn't end. No, Steve was actually playing well this game. I can't hate on the guy, you know? He is hitting the R button very hard. And soon, I'm gonna be dying of old age, watching this pause screen for much longer. Guys, come on, it's 21st century. Can really not get decent internet? Awkward, isn't it?
A summoner has
Okay,
reconnected.
Weechi is back. Now we're just waiting for Lewandowski, I believe. It does feel lonely in here without the second caster. Even though it was my friend who didn't want to cast whatsoever, it was still funny to have him around. Wait, let me actually, while this is going on, let me actually ask whether he would be down. rest again? He says no. He says no. He is sick after all, so can't really blame him if he will decline. Come on, guys. It's been 3 minutes. I did not call Stevo a Div 3 player. I never said that. This is lies. Oh, my mistake.
Your summoner has reconnected.
Yeah, I forgot to change it. Sorry, guys. Let me rectify my mistake really quick. Because I was casting Div 3. You know? I just forgot to change it. I'm casting Div 2 on Monday as well. Div 3 on Monday. Yeah, okay. My bad, my bad. Thank you, Zyro. Is Flu good? Okay, Plevendalski is back. So surely we can get this game, get this show back on the road. ADC gets mad. I don't want to say anything wrong. I have some jokes in my head. I don't want to say them because I am on stream. Not exactly politically correct. Okay, I think Ben is very dead, which we will soon see on the screen after the second pause after pause concludes. What about you guys, Zyro and Sven? Are you ready for your series in the playoffs? Okay, Wichi will move shortly. I think he was CC'd for about 10 seconds. So was Benjamin. So, doing a cross-map play. Arc Void will get the mid tower. Finally. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. And this is very dead Twitch. Possibly even a dead meat. No, he escaped with his life due to Flash. Leaving his ADC to the wolf. Yo, I'll be there for the stream, you know? Unless you lose, so I will not be casting a loser's bracket. I will not stoop to that level. I don't cast the losers. I cast winners like Stevo. From Div 3. That Herald is still on clip though. I think it should be despawning. Yeah, it just despawned, right? They're trying for a miracle play. Spawning a distraction mid while they're doing Baron. They have the ball. They will have Nocturne ult very soon. Yeah, it was a good decision to leave the Baron. Herald sadly doesn't get a charge off. Gonna go for the Rake instead. Stevo starts it. Should be uncontested. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. They're doing it fairly slow. They're getting the crab. And Meats actually steals it. Clipto pays for it with his life. I'm not sure what happened there, but Lewandowski looking for the flank for the death cap. I think Stink is dead, but does it really matter? Probably not. Just random kills flying left and right. Gold is still dead even somehow. Wichi getting his ass kicked by the tank Shen. And there's they're starting a Baron of his own. Meat Shield is there to say no. And it'll just kill it. It'll just kill it. Yeah. And Saurad might pay for that with her life. Flash it from the Urgot. Weechi still has his own. Monzi shitting down their throats. And this should be a Baron for the side of Apes. I'm not... They chased too far. I think it was just wrong target selection on the side of Arc Void. Unless Stevo steals it with a Miracle Ultimate, if he fails, they're gonna put them even more on the back foot. If he only got Vision. Actually steals it. Okay, that's so well played. Holy, Stevo actually had a good game for a change. And Stink, okay, that deserves a replay, you know? Where is it? Where's the Baron? There. Yeah, so he gets ultied by Monzi. Then he ults it and barely smites it at 90. Holy cinema. Okay, well played. And two people are dead again. I had to see the Baron steal, you know? I just had to. Meat smoking. He is getting smoked, alright. Having a bit too much fun this game. The gold still almost even. Despite having 10 kills advantage instead of Arc Void. Shut the fuck up, Sven. I changed the title, right? But casting Div 3 is actually really fun. People are making very strange plays. Are doing very strange plays, but they're very entertaining, you know? Things are just happening. There's no particular reason for them to happen, they just do. So I'm probably gonna cast Div 4 next on Monday and see how real League of Legends is played. I mean, Deal I wanted to go to Div 4, right? So I should see him there next split. Guys, we've been in pause. We've seen this pause screen for 11 minutes now. I don't think I can stomach much more. I'll be honest. I am very close to start spamming the poop soundboard. The poop sound from TikTok. Just to show how in touch with the kids I am. With their 6-7. 6-7 kind of died off, right? I don't think people use it that much anymore. At least IRL. Online it seems very alive and well still. Anything I can do in the meantime? Not really. Right, let me alt-tab for a second. And let's let me see whether the match is concluded or not. Okay, Sterling Warriors beat the WGMB team. This is still going. This is still going. And Fuse lost 0-2 to Ashnova, actually. So Ashnova now has the first seed, and Fuse falls to second seed. I bet Domain is not happy with that. And the game is unpaused. Now we're gonna wait for the second pause. And we'll be enjoying top tier League of Legends. ARK Void on Soul Point. The Drake will be spawning in a bit short of 3 minutes. It's Cloud, so it's not the best, but the move speed for the comp of ARK Void is pretty good. After getting online with these 3 items. Trying to push with the Baron, but they can't really touch these towers, unfortunately. So instead, they're just... Okay, Clipto, overstepping, seems to be extremely dead. And Twitch just dies to air, as usual. Weechi trying to show his boss, and he is the janitor, not the boss. This game slowly falling out of the hand of apes. Ooh, I see. And Sarad, very dead. Monzi says, not yet. Going to ace ARK Void by himself. Its Guardian should be dead. Oh. Okay, Quantum Enigma 2-0.
You're looking a little green.
I guess this game is not over. As Monzi said no. Has these 4 kills, we'll probably complete his next item very soon. Not sure what he's buying. Maybe Hullbreaker? Maybe Death Stance? I mean, Death Stance doesn't build out of this now. Out of Tunneler. But assume it's supposed to be Hullbreaker for this split push. No, it is Overlord's Mail. I just completely don't know the recipe, so I've never built that item. Okay, still waiting for Clipto to be useful this game. The Drake slowly spawning. And they have the ball. They're gonna use it on Monzi. Huge shield. And Nocturne has DGA, and they're gonna ace and get the soul. So very well played. Completely dismantling the side of apes. And they're marching for not the win yet, but definitely the end hit and then the soul. Looking like a clean 2-0. Actually, they're going for the win right now with the minions they have. And people are gonna spawn, no? Seems very intense what they're doing. Just go for the Drake, guys. Now they can actually lose the Drake. Since Lewandowski's charging in. Ulti almost back up. Yeah, the Drake is gone. They trolled with the end attempt. Struggling against 8. They really deserve the playoff spot, guys. They deserve the second and first seed. Apes just troll with his draft. But Apes thrive in chaos now. So maybe this draft is right for them, after all. Having the Clown Fiesta. Twitch probably building Banshee's Veil into the amount of CC that ARK Void has. And I think that Ori will whiff completely, but it doesn't really matter. And they're diving Monzi. That Twitch free hitting everyone. Yeah, and that Twitch starting to really hurt with the AP Twitch with the ultimate. If he shows himself, he's very dead. Just wait, surely we're trolling now, right? It has to be. This has to be a troll from Valanths.
I know what makes them tick. I know how to make the ticking stop.
Yeah, I mean, based on these plays, I think Apes agree that it's time to go. It's time to let people go to bed or work, depending on the arrangements you might have at the job you have. Going for that Baron. Klitschko is nowhere near. That Baron will most likely end the game. Unless Meat steals it. Doesn't even smite it, he's that sure that Meat will not steal it. Wichi doing what he can, loses that perfect KDA from game 1. Actually tried to win for a change. Yeah, they're just gonna... And Stink just uses the ultimate by accident.
I know what makes them tick. I know how to make the
The
ticking
AP,
stop.
I mean, the AP Twitch does hurt, but I'm afraid Valanths is too stupid to play. Like, some of these plays have been so dumb, and I'm sorry to say, but he's forfunning a bit too much. I think it's the first time I've seen him play AP. He usually plays AD Twitch, from what I remember. Like, Ori just killed him with a QW. If he is looking in her direction. Funny one. So that turret is very dead. Due to the crystals. The Dark Souls value, huge on Twitch. How much gold does he have? 700. Only 20 more minutes, guys, and Twitch can carry alongside of Meat Shield for this very useful full AP Zig. And as you get a spoiler, sorry guys, pretend you did not see that. It just all tabbed on its own. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen in the next 3 minutes, guys. Anything can happen. I imagine they're gonna just catch someone of their CC on their tower. That's how the game will end. Benjamin. Maybe you can 1v1 Monzi actually. Well, that shield is something to be reckoned with. Okay. That soul should be spawning any minute now. Yeah, 10 seconds. Play it safe, guys. Get the soul. He's hunting. He's hunting. It's Shen season or whatever. Okay. Cloud gone. There's even more move speed for that Nocturne. It Ori really hurts. Once she gets like Magi for style points, that's gonna be even worse. Deathcat, Kettle Flame, Luden's Echo. They're gonna one-shot anyone on this team. Maybe except Lonzy. And buy Meat Shield. And Twitch doing what he can. Flashes in. That's very tragic, Lonzy. If he got that fear, maybe they could have done something together with the Twitch. Regrettably, it was not meant to be. Rishi giving one more for the boys. And ARK Void is gonna solidify their first seed for the playoffs. 80 Twitch was a penta right there. True. Truly that Twitch could ever auto in this game without getting blown up. Yeah, well played. Well played. Let me ask Stevo if he wants to join in. He's not on League anymore. Let me check. Stevo. Wanna jump in VC for a sec? Double red bot lane 519. Yeah, it was not ideal. Not ideal. Can I still see this game in their custom? I can. Yeah, that not ideal, guys. Let me start a voice call with Stevo real quick. Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, you have first seed.
It's big.
You actually played well for a change.
Never happened before. Never won a game. First time.
Was it actually your first game as Malachi, or are you trolling?
In a long time, yeah.
A long time. I mean, how difficult can it be? You know, just press a button, just the same as Nocturne. 10-meter.
Yeah, I mean, I get if I get R5, I'll just pick a champ that's really good there, and I think Maokai just kind of makes Zillion useless.
Yeah, that Zillion was pretty useless with the Zeri. I remember that Zeri was a prohibited pick for Lewandowski, but they wanted to have fun, yeah, and give you that easy one.
I see. Fair enough. We did see the Ziggs meet in game 2 though, so makes sense.
That was a bit unfortunate as well. The as Zyro said, was as Sven said from Twin Koi, it was the double rat bot lane 519, not ideal. But it happens. It happens. They're going out with a boom, having fun, and we're gonna see who are you against in the playoff stage. Are you afraid of any teams by any chance in other groups?
I think the other group have no good teams, so no.
Ooh, strong words from Stevo. So you're not afraid of Twin Koi, are you? No Gambit, no fear?
Unless they've changed a lot since we scrimmed them.
Okay.
I think they're first place, right? Or they were.
I believe. Let me check whether they're third
Depends
place
on
actually.
Oh, okay. That group is really close. I guess our group's the same.
Yeah, Ashnova first, since they won against Fuse. Second Fuse, third Twin Koi, and fourth is Vortex Reborn Nova.
Oh, they all finished. Okay.
Yeah, they're finished, and you're finished as well. Twin Long Eel is fourth due to the gone match with Apes. Third Madman, second Sterenberg, and you're first. So you're gonna be matched against Vortex Egg, I imagine, since that's how it works. First seed with 4 seed, right? Hopefully,
I think maybe they have one good team.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe they have one good team, or one okay team. I think that Ashnova is that the team with Critty Kitty or Arigato.
Let me quickly look at the participants.
I confused them and Fuse.
Critty Kitty, yeah. Vaccine.
That team's okay, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Are we going to see more carries from Stevo going forward?
Just pick whatever's good. I get R5, so I had to pick What's best? I can't troll.
I think Nocturne counts as a carry.
Yeah, I guess so. True. I was
Yeah.
top damage, so I guess so.
Yeah. See, pretty good. So no more Sejuani duty.
Maybe
Right.
they took it away from me, so I couldn't pick it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming here. For your time. I won't keep you here longer. Well played, and I'll see you in the playoffs then.
Right. Thank you for streaming. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye. All right, guys. It was very fun, but it's time to go. It's been a long day for me, and it's past 10. So I'll be going to bed like midnight. I'm gonna be chilling for the next 2 hours. So I'll be back with Div 4 or Div 3 on Monday, and probably Twin Core or Twin Long Eel on Thursday. So hopefully I see you there, and bye bye.